Hello students, welcome to Web Technologies online classes. Today I am going to explain about the concept of attributes. The concept name is attributes. Actually, what is an attribute? Why we need to use that attribute? That information we have to see in this session. Now let us start our session. Okay. For your understanding purpose, first of all, I am opening Notepad. Now I am writing one program, and each and every HTML page doc type declaration is very important. And now I am telling the information about to the browser. This complete web page is developed with the HTML5 standards, and the root element is HTML, opening tag and closing tag. How the closing tag is used? Same opening tag we have to use along with one slash symbol also we can use. So this is opening tag and this is closing tag. Now our concept is attributes. So head opening and head closing tag. Title tag is to define our web page title. Title tag is very important here. So that's why I am using. So the concept is attributes. So that's why the page name is attributes. Now body of the content we can use. So that's why body tag I am using here. Opening tag and closing tag for the body. In this I am writing one h1 tag. H1 tag is used to define, to present on the screen as a heading format. So that's why Usmania University. So the heading is Usmania University. After that, one paragraph tag I am using. Paragraph opening and closing tag. Because of here I used all tags are paired tags. Because of opening tag and closing tag contains the tags. So that's why it is called paired tag or container tag. And here text content, whatever the text content I want to represent on the screen related to Usmania University. For that I am giving that paragraph also. This is completely educational website. Educational website. Now I am saving this file. So go to file menu, click on save option. Here I need to give file name. This is related to attributes concepts. That's why the file name is also called attributes.html. Here the name is our wish. Attributes here I given because of here the concept is going on what? On what topic? Attribute. So that's why here I given the file name is attribute. The file is also related to attributes concept. And .html is mandatory for every HTML program. And save as type is all files. Now I am saving this file on the desktop. So that's why I don't want to change this location because of it is already available in the desktop location. If you want to see where is the location to save our file, then before saving we can see like this. Here it will show the option. Now my location is in the desktop. So that's why I want to save on the desktop file. This file is I want to save on desktop. So that's why I don't want to change my location also. And I am clicking on the save option. So the file has successfully saved. Now I am minimizing this window. So here the file is available now. If we properly save it with the .html file on the desktop, the file looks like this. Nothing but a browser icon will show that. If you assign .html extension, the file shows like this as a browser format. This is browser icon, Chrome browser. So in my laptop, my default browser is Chrome, Google Chrome. So that's why it is showing default browser. Understand? In your system, if it is Mozilla Firefox as a default browser, then the file, if you save .html file, then it looks like a Mozilla Firefox format. But according to in my laptop, my default browser is Google Chrome. So that's why the operating system will detect like this. Understand? If we want to execute the previous program, I mean this program, whatever the program we have developed here, if we want to execute that one, then immediately you mouse over on that and double click on that saved file, on that saved file. So it is showing like this now. So this is paragraph, this is heading. Now I want to save. Now I want to change this location in the web page. Now I want to change from this location to in the middle of the page. In the middle of the page. Because of this is main name for the university website now. So that's why in H1 tag I am using align option. Align equal to in between double quotes. I have to configure one value, nothing but center. Then again I need to save. Go to file menu, choose save option. Now I am refreshing this page. So the Osmania University heading changed from this location to this location. It is centrally aligned. For this body of the page, the heading has aligned with center position. It will take the position as a center format for this entire web page. So for the center alignment purpose, what I have used here, align option. Here align is nothing but an attribute. Here align is nothing but an attribute. Without align attribute, if you use H1 tag directly, by default it will assign left to right format. Now I am removing this one. Now I am removing this one. Again I am saving. Again I am refreshing. The by default location is left to right format. Left to right format. If you write anything in the body of the page, each and every statement will align from left to right. But I don't want that alignment. So for that I am using one attribute like this, align equal to center. It is a name and value pair. The attribute name is align and the value is assigned with center. In between double quotes, in HTML, each and every attribute, if you want to assign any value for that attribute, compulsory in between these two double quotes, we have to write our value and assign with is equal symbol. So this attribute completely belongs to only for this tag only here, because of in opening tag, in H1 opening tag I have configured here. So this attribute completely works on only H1 element, H1 tag element. So for this line purpose it will assign. Again I need to save. Again I am refreshing that page. It will centrally align. The Osmania University content, text content has centrally aligned based on that given align attribute. Align equal to center attribute. If you want to assign a paragraph as a central alignment, for that also we can use align equal to center in between double quotes. It is recommended. Without a double quotes if you give, then sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not work. So compulsory we need to give the value of an attribute is in between double quotes only. Now I am refreshing this page. So paragraph is also aligned with central position. Now understand now. Attributes are comes with a key and value pair. Attributes comes with a name and value pair. This is a name and this is a value. Here, attributes are an important part of HTML element. So now you have understood about the attribute concept. Again, one more time I am explaining. For that I am opening one Microsoft window. I am changing the font and font size also increasing. Now HTML attributes is my concept. Attributes are important part of HTML elements. And next one, an attribute is used to define the characteristics of an element and is always placed inside the elements opening tag. Understand? An attribute is used to define the characteristics of an element. Here the element is what? H1 is the element. Here element or tag both are same. Sometimes we can pronounce element, sometimes we can call tag. So the element contain an additional information. If you want to provide an additional information, for that attributes are useful. So here the H1 tag is opening tag, contains opening tag and closing tag na. So the attribute has configured in at where in opening tag. Just give one space. After that a name and a value pair it will give. You will give. Then this attribute complete information belongs to only for this element only for this element. If this attribute and value will transfer to from here to at body content, and for the body entire part aligned with at middle position, aligned with the center position. Now understand? If you use any element in between body tag, in between body opening and closing tag, then all elements will align with center. But I don't want that one. Sometimes I want to, actually this is the body of the page na? Sometimes I want to align with here, sometimes I want to align here, sometimes I want to align here. But if you give the align attribute with the name in body tag, then all elements will centrally align like this. If you configure anything, then all elements will centrally align. Understand? So that is the concept here. An attribute is used to define the characteristics of an element and is always placed inside the element's opening tag. Here, all of you carefully observe where I have configured attribute and value here. The H1 tag opening, in the H1 tag opening tag na? Closing tag contain any attribute? No. Opening tag contains attributes because of it is providing the additional information for that complete element. Here additional information is nothing but we are giving the information. This H1 tag by default align with left to right. If you give this attribute and value, then the complete element content is what? Osmania University given here. This is the complete element content. This is element. H1 is the element and that element content is Osmania University. The complete element content is aligned in center position. So if you want to align anything, if you want to do anything for based on this tag, That information we need to give as an attribute and value format. Understand? Like that. Next, attributes provide some sort of additional information about an element. Next, all attributes are made up of two parts. First one is name and second one is value. Name and value. And this is name and this is value. Now you can understand now. Where name is the property, you want to set and the value is what you want. The value of the property. Where name is the property you want to set and the value is what you want the value of the property. I hope you understand. Actually this is a property and this is a value. That is the information. If you want to provide any information, a name and attribute name, and by using is equal symbol in between double quotes, the value also you need to write here. Then only this complete information will transfer to this element. Then browser can understand this one. Attribute provides this information. So for this element, we need to we need to add this content and we need to follow that attribute instruction here. So while executing time, it read line by line. First H1 it will present. After that align equal to center. So okay, right to left alignment is not required because of here additional information is there. Central alignment is required. Then it is moved to from left to right to and center position it will take. Instead of printing left position, it will print at the center position. It will take center position. Each and every element like this. So for that element, it is providing an additional information like this. So while executing time, it can read by the interpreter and it can execute by the based on these instructions. So here I given one instruction ln equal to center. So my requirement is ln equal to center. So by default it will take at left side. But here my requirement given. If I am not given here anything, then by default it will print at left format, at left side. But if I provide my requirement as a additional information by using attribute, then based on this instruction it will print like this. It will take the position at the middle of the web page. Understand? For example, body and already I given examples here, H1 and paragraph tag. So for the body purpose also I am giving one common additional information. BG color equal to sky blue color. BG color means background color. Now I am saving this one. Again I am opening browser. Already this page content is opened in the previous execution, but now I want my current execution. Because of there I have some changes are made by me. So that's why I am again refreshing this page. All of you carefully observe, the sky blue color has applied as a background now. So for the body tag I given an additional information by using bg color attribute, and the value is sky blue. Understand? So attribute is nothing but it is providing an additional information for the element or tag. So that is the concept of this one. But the value must and shouldly we need to give in between double quotes, and also assign with is equal symbol. This is name and this is value pair. Understand? So that is the attribute concept. But each and every attribute will not work for any element. All attributes are not belongs to all elements. Some attributes reserved, some attributes does not reserved. So the common elements for all elements, so the common attributes for all elements the common attributes for all elements are first one is title. Title tag is also there, and also attribute is also there. And second one id attribute. Third one class attribute. Fourth one style attribute. Style attribute. So each and everything we'll discuss later about this, because of these three are very important for the CSS styles. CSS styles. And style is also one of the tag and also one of the attribute. One of the attribute. And according to Osmani University syllabus, title and style now I want to tell, but idea and class in the future classes they will come, because of now you cannot understand about these two tags, about these two attributes. But the title attribute and style attribute I will explain right now. I can explain right now. All of you carefully observe. Now I am closing this one, opening one more fresh notepad window. So for that, doc type declaration, doc type HTML, because of this is HTML5 information, HTML5 version. I am giving the information for the browser. HTML root element, opening tag and closing tag. After that, head tag. Head tag is also optional, not required. If you want to provide any titles, for that you need to give this one also. Title, opening tag and closing tag, and this one is title attribute. Title attribute. Now body tag, opening tag and also closing tag. Here title tag I am explaining. H1 is the tag, opening tag, and H1 is the closing tag. In between CPU I am given. CPU I am given, and title is equal to, in between double quotes, central processing unit. So title is given, expandability of this word. Now I am saving this one. Title attribute .html, and save as type is all files. Now I am saving this file on the desktop. So I am minimizing these two windows. Title attributes I am executing. All of you carefully observe. H1 printing now. By default the nature is left alignment, so that's why it is printing this one. So what is the use of title tag here? If my mouse is hover on this text, then the complete expandability of the title name given, that is display on the screen. Carefully observe. Now my mouse is pointing on that central processing unit. So title tag, title attribute functionality is like that. Understand? If you want to provide an extra information, then if any person want to mouse hover on that word, then that related information it is presenting like that. It will present like this. Understand? If I remove this one, if I remove title tag here, now I am removing this and again I am saving. Again I am refreshing this page. Now if I mouse hover on the text, it will show anything. No? It is showing anything? No, because of the title attribute has removed from that element. So that's why. Again I am placing here, give one space and title tag. Again I am saving, minimizing this window. Again I am refreshing. Automatically mouse over on that, it will display like that. It is displaying like this now. Central processing unit. So title attribute functionality is like this, and style is also similar to same. H2, one more heading option, H2 open and H2 close. For the closing purpose, this tag I am using. And next, next laptop. Laptop is this word. And style attribute I am using here. So style attribute is used to giving an apply to additional styles for the particular element. Here the particular element is what? H2. The style attributes wherever I have configured in that element provide that functionality. The style attribute I am configuring H2. If I configure H1, that complete functionality is available to H1 also. So this one here, style attributes equal to opening tag and close, opening code and closing, and color colon red. I am configuring. Again I am saving this one, minimizing this one, refreshing this page. All of you carefully observe. The laptop is a second heading. That's why I am using H2, and the color has applied by using style attribute. So by using this one, not only color, fonts also we can change, and also extra number of styles we can apply for this by using style attribute. Now understand now, title attribute and style attribute you can understand right now, and remaining ID and class attributes are different for that. These two are mainly used in CSS, cascading style sheets. In the next unit, these two are very useful. So in that time, while going on that concept, I will explain ID and class attributes. Okay? And style here given as now I have explained about the style attribute, but in CSS style tag is also there. According to CSS, style tag is also there, but according to pure HTML, without CSS, style attribute is also providing an extra information like this. For the H2 purpose, it is providing styles also. So now I have applying name and value pair like this. If you have one more tag, one more information, just one semicolon symbol we can apply, and also extra, next one you can apply like that. All of you carefully observe this program. Now I am connecting my phone to laptop. Style attribute. Different programs I am showing here. Then you can simply understand this one also. style attribute. So all of you carefully observe. Here style. One property I have applied and color blue or color red, and text is also aligned center. One element to one name, and here different name value pairs we can apply by separate semicolon symbol. Understand? Text hyphen align colon center and one more semicolon symbol they have used. Like that we can use. At a time multiple properties also we can use. We can apply for the style by the style attribute for the element. And next in the next coming classes, id and class attributes I will explain clearly. So today I am ending this session. Attributes concept is also over, but these are common to all elements. They are common to all HTML tags. We can apply at any way, no problem. These common attributes, but some attributes are reserved to some elements. All attributes not same to not applicable to all elements. So some are reserved for some elements, some are not reserved for some elements. Okay, differently we can understand by reading that everything. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this session. In the next class I will explain very new topic. Okay, bye.